Good day, I'm Dragonfly Gamer UK, and this is another session of Stationeers. So, the eagle-eyed amongst you may notice some changes since I've enclosed my work area. A few things I've done is I've moved the electronics printer over one because I was sick of bits popping out there and popping into there. So I had to try and fix that, move that over one. I rotated the gas canister filler around by 90 degrees, so it's along the top there. That allowed me to move the toolmaker over to the left quite a bit. I can still get in here to access this and this, so that's fine. I've moved the cabinet that was here over there against the wall. And I've also, I didn't like the steel walls here and here, so I've actually made it glass windows all around, although you can't really see because it's in the way at the moment there. Yeah, but there's actually a glass there as well. This is all now glass. So yeah, it just seems a bit more roomy in here now. There's a bit more space to do things. What else I've been doing? Okay, so one other thing I did is I made a load of mining belts. And to make a mining belt, you do it on the tool maker. Just go in here, mining belt, and it takes 3 grams of iron. Now the reason I did this is because you can, stop that now, you can now add that to your backpack. And if I bring this one up, you can see it's actually full of ore. So you can actually get a lot more ore in your backpack by having more mining belts. You don't need to have them on you. I mean, I will put this one on me here. Bring it up, but yeah, you don't need to have them. Be wearing them. You can have them in your backpack and they do the same thing. And they can store ores. Now you do have to be wearing them when you're mining for the ore to go directly into them. But to be honest, you can have multiples open at once and you can just move stuff between them. So this is the one I'm wearing. This is the one I'm not. It's in my jetpack. So I can just move stuff when I'm mining. That one starts to get full. I can move it over. Okay, let's close that one for the time being. And that's what I did. I built a few mining belts, as you can see. I've been mining. So I've got loads of iron there. This one's got coal and gold in it and some silicon. And this one has water ice, oxide, volatiles, and a bit of uranium. Yeah, so these are all things we're going to need. So I thought it'd just be a good idea to get out there, do a load of mining, and then, yeah, so I don't have to worry about it so much. So I did that all offline. I just noticed my power's just about run out. Hold on. Have any coal in here? 25, that'll do. Come on, go in. Turn that on. Just to recharge my battery quickly. Yeah, so what you can see here is gas coming away from, that's the other thing I want to show you, the solid fuel generator. This is producing gas. And if I close this door, and you watch down here, you see that the pressure will start to increase as it burns that gas. And the temperature's going up as well. There we go, see? 4 kilopascals, 37 degrees, 39, 40, and that will continue going up. So for the time being, rather than, because there's pressure building up in this area, there's nowhere for the gas to go. So for the time being, I've just been having a door open. Same thing happens when you use the arc furnace. It's the gas from that gets vented into this room and the pressure starts to build. Obviously it's not building very particularly quickly. That nearly full. I'll stop that now. Doesn't build particularly quickly. It's more concerned is the temperature. The temperature goes up quite rapidly, and it got about 150 degrees in here when I was messing around with this offline. So yeah, you need to be aware of that. What I'm going to do, if I can find my belt, is have a look, see what the atmosphere is made of. So you can see there's a lot of pollutants in here. 10% of it's pollutants. 1% is oxygen, 2% is nitrogen, and 87% is CO2. Really, we could do, we're putting the CO2 in there and the oxygen into a storage tank. Now what you would use to do that is a filter, which is part of the air conditioning kit, atmospherics kit. One of the options is to set up as a filter, as we did with the, let's go in here, let me show you, it's easier. When it all cycles. Just cycle it. Yeah, so as this, I mean this is a portable unit which we've had on permanently mount, but that's filtering out the poisonous gas and pushing it outside. We can set up more permanent units like this to filter out the oxygen and the carbon dioxide. Carbon dioxide wants to go into here, the oxygen wants to go into storage, because you need oxygen and hydrogen to fuel your arc welder. 668 kPa in at the moment. We will run out of that eventually, so we will need to refuel it at some point. Also, once you start getting the more advanced furnace, you need to be providing that with oxygen and hydrogen. Again, oxygen can come from oxide. The hydrogen can come from
hydration critical.
The volatiles. Quick drink while I'm talking. You can use an ice crusher to similar to this one, but instead of putting water ice in there, you would stick in the volatiles and the oxide and split them off. You can have one for each, or you can, there's ways of doing it similar to what I've done here, where you have pumps to extract it and make sure that there's nothing left inside the ice crusher. Alright, while we're here, we might as well harvest our crops. So what have we got here? We have corn, 2 corn for each one you plant. And here's another storm just arrived. Hopefully in there, it's clear in there now. You see, before we were getting the storm in there, now we're not. So that's corn. What's the other one we've got? Soybean. How many soybean do we have? 25, 27. It's okay. 89, 21, 5, 5, 20. So that. And that. So I'll plant 3 for now. I'll plant 3 rice and 1 tomato before it goes to waste. What's the water doing? Still loads of water in there. I still want to get this set up as a hydroponics bay properly, or a greenhouse product with the hydroponics trays, and I think that's what I'm going to do today. And now I'll worry about filtering out the gases later. But for now, I need more growing space. And what you can do is the plant produces oxygen, and you can filter that out of that room into a canister. Come on. No, it's done. So we can set up a filtration system so it takes the oxygen from there and we store it elsewhere. I'm probably going to take it through the roof and maybe have a storage on the roof with pipes coming down to filling stations where I need them. But for now, I want to get the hydroponics up and running. What does that need? Just turn that off, I'm not using it at the moment. Hydroponics tray needs iron. I have shed loads of iron. The temperature is too high to use it's too high in here to use oxide and volatile ices. They'll just sublime ways as I try to use them. So I will use the arc furnace and I'll just dump some iron in here. It'll smelt fairly quickly in here. It's one of the quickest things to smelt. Other things we can do and look at while that's smelting. Turn that one on. So auto lathe upgrade. Let's talk about upgrade kits. Maybe they're not in here. Or maybe it's in the electronics printer. No. Let me see if I can find it. It's a mod. Mod? Electronic printer mod. There we go. What do we need for that? Constantan, steel, solder, and electrum. We've got the electrum. The solder is lead and tin, I believe. And I can't remember what the Constantan is. I'll have to have a look. But yeah, you need some more exotic materials to build these. What's a mod for this one? Oh, okay. Now this one, I thought all done in the same printer. It says atmospheric kits will need to filter out the gases later. So why have I only got one mod? Electronic printer, two, no. Pipe. Strange. I thought they were all done on one machine. Kit. Let's just have a look. Electronics printer, flat wall grating, furnace, ground wall ladder. It's interesting. I could have sworn maybe you've got to update the electronics printer first and then you get the option to do the other ones. I think that might be it. I think once you've done that, it then gives you the mods for the other ones. Okay, so what did we need for this? Constantan. And that is copper nickel 50-50 mix. Temperature huge. Pressure 20 to 100. Yeah, that's okay. Solder. Iron and lead, yeah, 50-50, 350 to 550. That's a bit more restrictive on the temperature, but the pressure is massive. So pressure range is large. But the temperature range is quite strict. Okay. Is that done? That's done. That's for something for the future anyway. So for now I want to set some more going while I'm waiting. Build some hydroponics trays. This will get me 5. And this is what they look like. And as you can see, they need water either end. So they need to be connected to the pipe network. So we'll need some liquid pipes. And we've got the 8. That should be enough maybe. Maybe need some more later. Okay, let's pick up this iron. And stick some copper in to smelt. And let's go install some hydroponics. It's dead easy to do, literally just put them down, connect them to the water. As long as the temperature and the pressure is okay, which we know it is in here because we're already growing vegetables, then you're good to go. So these are actually ready. So what I'm going to do is I'm quickly going to harvest these and I can move. Oh, that wasn't ready, was it? Okay. What was that? Tomatoes. Alright, so the rice grows really quickly, but the tomatoes don't. I've lost those tomatoes, by the way. Okay, let's just move this up here out of the way for now. And install the hydroponics. So where's the water? Where do you want to bring the water out? probably along the bottom and through the wall there. So we need to come. Ooh, getting to feel that electrical cable, that's the only thing. Let's think about this. I could take the water along the wall into here, but I will need more water pipes. Okay, I have to do that from the outside. The storm has passed on quick action there. I'm here. Let's just maybe install these hydroponics trays while I'm here and get this rice put away. Alright, where do I want them? So really I want them about there. I want enough room so I can get to the door.
Power low.
So yeah, there. And these just simply connect together. They just put together like that. You can see because they connect yellow. 5, another 5 down here when I printed them. Water I will bring around the outside. That's a power load, isn't it? Yeah, power load, jetpack load. What's my jetpack at? 465, wow. So already we've got more growing space than we did with just that temporary unit. Or portable unit. I want to... Okay, and let's just open this door as well. Get rid of the gases over here for now. So I want the pipe to come out here. Like so. It'll be connected. Make sure I'm not in a T section, so that no I haven't. And I can run it along the wall. I need to come up. No, I don't. I can just go straight across and connect in. There's nothing. Yeah, I can go straight across there now. Yeah, I can just come straight across here now and connect up to there. Although I don't have enough pipes. And I need the wrench in my hand. How many pipes do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, about 5. It's not that one. Oh, it's almost all iron in it. Actually, what's it? It's still too hot in here. If the temperature was down, I could have used this furnace, but it's too warm in here still. Because we've been running this and that, and so the temperature for to be able to handle volatiles is too high. If I try and use them, they'll just evaporate in my hand. Anyway, pipes. Liquid pipe. Hopefully that is enough. Yeah, it's connected in. I may need another couple. Let's quickly print another couple for connecting some more trays. They print fairly quickly, they don't take a lot, so what we'll do, hydroponic tray. Set that going, I know. Do I want to try and get the temperature down in here? Enough for the... Let's see. Am I going to... Just press my backpack. And this... It's not what I want. It's not what I want. It's that one there.
Hunger. Caution.
Put the iron somewhere. Sticking it back. Oh. Want to pick that up. Right. Let's see. Can I handle some of this? Okay, so put that into there. How the shut is it? Oh no, it's open. So I've checked. Oh, the temperature's come up. Look at that. Would you believe it? So, daylight's come just as I was trying to do that, and because the temperature's above zero, that's gone. So I'm stuck with this for the moment. It's so bloody frustrating. Never mind. It is what it is. Can't do anything about it. The other thing I'm going to do is going to put some grates down in here. I don't know what the floor grates cost. 1 gram of iron each. So again, I'm going to need more iron, which I happen to have. So that one can go back in there. Load of iron there. So let's now do another 2 hydroponics trays. And that will give us a total of 10 growing spaces. Now you can use a Harvey later on in the game to do auto harvesting for you, and with a new update you can then use that to do all the automated packing of your food. But you need the updated printers and things to do that. Okay, 5 there, so drag these down. Connect them together. So now the water will flow through there. Well, I could have just done a tee off there, but it don't really matter. So let's grow some more pumpkins and some more corn. Corn? Fern. Let's go with fern. So it's only 3 of these. And you can see straight away if I stay on there that all the the warnings go away because they've got enough water, light, everything to grow. 2 soybean. Potatoes. No, I want soybean. Okay. So let's just plant a tomato. Plant the soybeans. The rest of these back in here. Close it. So all this will grow now. I will need another growing light. Probably down here. Might put another one here actually. I really could do moving this. I know I keep saying about moving this, but I do need to move it at some point. It is in the way. As for this, it can be put in the cupboard. And that can go back in there. What is our 505 mil? Okay, that's plenty. Okay, just leave that to grow. We should have enough iron now out here to start putting some grates down. Floor grating. Hopefully it won't pop into there this time. Let's just see. Way. So what you can do is a floor grating. It's another one of these ones where there's multiple options. So you need to rotate it to the right place on the floor, obviously. And you have a composite floor grating, type 2, type 3, type 4, and then back to the start. I just like that one. It's just a generic floor grating. So we can just now start laying this, and the beauty of it is it covers over all the cabling. So you don't have to sit and look at the ugly cabling anymore. It's fairly quick and cheap to do, so it's worth doing it. If you want to take it back up, I think it's a crowbar to take it back up. I'll just check in a minute. I'm sure it's a crowbar to take it back up. That's it. Don't need, yeah, a couple more. And there we go. That looks a bit better. Looks a bit tidier. Now, what about ceiling? Wall panels. Kit wall. What does that need? Steel. Arch wall, flat wall. Steel again. I think steel's in here. Steel, yeah. Oh, crap. Bloody handle. It's one thing I'm furious with in this game, it's that bloody handle. Drives me nuts every time. Steel, turn off. So what we're looking at, let's have a look at the various wall types. Wall arch, what does that need? 1 gram of steel. Let's try that one. Nope. See what it looks like. Wall flat. 1 gram of steel. Shit, here out the way. Wall geometric. As you can see, I'm starting to run low on steel as well, so I will need some steel at some point. Wall, iron wall, we know what that is. Padded, what does that need? That's steel as well, okay. And the last one, just general wall. Now, I'm not actually sure. I'm saying wall. I don't know if these can be used on the ceiling. It would appear not. Okay. So that's not quite what I wanted to do, but it's alright. I can work with it for now. So let's just see what the various walls do. I can always recycle these to get the goods back. So let's just go down here, start here, and we'll work down. So this is, composite window. Wall type 1, 2, 3, 4. So what does a composite window look like? Plastic sheet. I'm probably going to need glass for this as well. One glass sheet, and I'm going to need glass, so I have to create some glass quickly. Silicon. Oh no, I didn't want to do that.
Filter low.
Handle closed. Iron in. Right. Silicon. Glass. What is my filter? That's fine. Wrong button, that one. So this was a composite window. Oh, okay, so I've seen this in some of the tutorials. This sort of hexagonal shaped panes of glass. Okay, so that's that. So what do we do to dismantle that out of curiosity? Crowbar? Let me just dump my copper for the time being. Just give myself a bit more space in my backpack. And then what do we need to remove that? Angle grinder. Kind of makes sense, I guess. Does not have enough battery. Ah, okay, that's because I used it. Yeah, you can swap the batteries around in your tools, by the way. So to access them, they've got to be in your tool belt. Just click on them. You see the battery's flat. I'm just going to take the battery from the battery charger in here. When the door opens. So I'll swap that battery with that one. That'll now charge up and go back out again. I could do put a grate down here, couldn't I? Cover all this cabling. So, where were we? Angle grinder. Let's remove this. Okay, so that was the composite glass. What was the next option? No, composite window. Composite wall type 1, 2, 3, 4. It just looks like the patination on it, so plastic sheets. Okay, so that's just a plain wall. Okay. What's the next one? Geometric. Geometric straight, mirrored, T, geometric corner. I can't really see any changes when I was scrolling through this. One sheet steel required to construct. Oh, we're going to sheet steel. 9 sheets. Steel sheet. Pop a couple of these and try this. I'm only doing this so you can get to see what the walls look like, and to be honest, I don't know what they all look like myself. So. Okay, so the wall was on that side. That was that side the pattern was on.
Power critical.
So it's actually got to be in the room. There we go. Now if I do it on this and I'm stood inside the cube. Oh no, there we go. Okay, so that just changes that. Okay, it's that one. I know what that one does. This one, padded. Okay, I think I need to rotate it so I'm actually inside it. Arch fittings. No border. Window. Padded window, loads of mount of wall placed devices. Okay. Thin window, don't like the sound of that. Arch corner, corner. Oh, there's loads of this one. 16 different variants. Border, corner. Oh wow, yeah, so a lot with this one. Some of them with the, if I can sort of show you at the top, you can install a light in there by the looks of it, an angled light. So that'd be good for like corridors and things. Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, it's very interesting. Curiosity, could you do that? Something under here? Could you? Only in the floor. I guess because that's the only thing that's... interesting. Okay, that's that one. Next one. Arch wall, let's have a look what this one's like. Okay, so it does look like a bit of an arch. Arch window, arch plating, two-tone, don't really see much difference there. Let's try and build one and see what it looks like. One sheet steel. Blank from the outside. Blank from the outside, and just, okay, pretty boring. Okay, let's try different.
Hanger critical.
Corner, corner, corner. Wall arch. Yeah, it's boring, that one. I like that one. Flat wall. This is just going to be a straight flat wall, isn't it? I'm aware that my hunger is low. I did hear it. Wow, 12 options again. Small panels and a hatch. One sheet of steel. Okay, sort of hatch it can go through by the looks of it. It just looks like a hatch. Yeah, it's just solid on the side. Okay, so I think that's pretty much all the walls. There's various flavours of each one. You can of course then do things like spray them, make them different colours. But for now, I'm just going to dismantle that. I want ceiling really. Oh no, yeah, ceiling covers. If I can find them. So I'll just quickly dismantle these walls because they're in the way. Later on, when I build my base a bit more, I'll have more space to put internal walls in. I actually remembers it was red. It's interesting. So I'll just stick these in here for now. Anyway, I hope you find that useful. I did. I wasn't quite sure what these walls all looked like, so now I do. I didn't go through every variation, but yeah, I went through enough to get an idea. Is there any ceiling? Roof? Hunger. Let's get rid of my hunger. Sorry. Need to sort out my hunger before I keel over. Chair sheets, cladding. Cladding. What's that take? Corner iron. Where can I use cladding? Just on the walls again, you can't do it in the ceiling. It's a bit annoying. It's cladding. Container mount, crate, door, electronics printer, flat wall, floor grating, furnace, furniture, instrument wall, wall, ladder, light, locker, padded pipe, railings, recycler, sign, sorter, stacker, stairs, tables, tool manufactory, plastic sheets, steel frames. Interesting. So, how can you put something on the ceiling other than this bland grey? Not grating, is it? No, I think they'll be doing the wall or the floor, really. Very strange. Okay, we'll have to look into that, guys. What am I up to? 44 minutes. So, didn't get as much done as I wanted. We now have a nice flooring in here, which it does look a lot better, I've got to say. And I thought what else I was going to do was, because I don't like this one being open on the floor, so I'm going to close this one and open this one. Need to swap battery, I'll do that one. And it is a crowbar to lift these panels, there we go, just to prove it. Okay, so yeah, that's better. That works better for me. I can just get the battery from there rather than having to get the one off the floor for that to be closed. A quick look at our plants. See how they are doing. So yeah, they're growing well. Let's see what we've got. That will create harvest pumpkin seed. It's 2 tomatoes. That's the seed I want to. Oh, soybean. Let's drop on the floor. Soybean. Oh, soybean seeds. They weren't quite ready. Ah, so this is one that changes. So if it's not quite ready, you can harvest as a seed, which keep longer, which is good. If you let it mature, you get the fruit. So if I can replant those soybeans, and I can harvest this soybean now because it's fully grown. Fern, 4 fern, yeah, I knew they'd create a lot. Pumpkins, this will create 2 pumpkin seeds. I could potentially harvest them for the seeds.
Hydration critical.
Can I just take 1 seed from each of them and let them grow? Let's plant the pumpkins in here. So this is all part of the change again, the recent update with the vegetables. I can go in there, I can go in there, I can go in there. That's all good. Let's close that. It's all growing. Oh, I thought I'd harvest all of that. Clearly not. Okay, so you can see we are building up our vegetables now. They will. We're not going to run out of food. What I need to do is obviously build the other food items, food preparation items. Let's drink that water. So I can can the food. Like tomatoes, I need 10 tomatoes to turn them into cooked tomatoes and then a can. And I can't remember exactly which one it is. Which is it? Food. Where's food? Organic food. It is the. Tomato soup. I can't see tomato soup. Seeds, eggs, milk, canned French fries, canned rice pudding, corn soup. Oh, there it is. Tomato soup. 1 empty can, 5 cooked tomatoes. Basic packing machine or advanced packing machine. So I think we'll look at the basic packing machine to begin with. What does that require? Add the correct ingredients, close the device, activate, requires empty can, food, must be bolted to a power bench to power, okay. Okay, so yeah, it needs to be attached to a table like that. What's that called again? Basic packing machine. Where is that made? Last thing, and then I will call it a day.
Filter low.
Basic packing machine. What's that? It's got to be printer, surely. Basic packing machine, and that requires iron, gold, and copper. Well, there we go, got some. Quickly make one. Well, quickly as it'll make one. Yeah, I definitely think this is looking better. I would like to do something with the ceiling. I need to work out how I can do something other than these horrible grey, boring plates. Come on, door. And I'm going to need some cans and some tomatoes. How many tomatoes do I have? 8. So I'm going to use some of these. Right, let's see, up close to the bench, Q to position it, wrench to attach it. Can still get the water. Yes, good, good. So open. I'm going to need 5 cooked tomato. So 5 cooked tomato. Put those back there. Close that. Turn it on. Maybe it's going to do 1 tomato at a time. Oh, don't tell me it's lost that. Oh shit, I have. Oh. Well, I've just blown it. I've just lost my tomatoes. It must just be 1 tomato at a time. You've got to do. That's why I didn't turn the microwave on. Idiot. So I'm going to need those tomatoes, so I'm going to cook one. Which of these I need to harvest? Okay, let's... Let's look at 2 pumpkin. I need to grow some more tomato urgently. Pumpkin can go in there, can go in there. Shut that for the moment. That's really annoyed me, that has. Losing the... I don't know why it disappears, but it does. Okay, what else can we make? How about corn soup? What does that need? Corn soup. Cooked corn, 5 cooked corn. So do we risk cooking 5 corn at the same time? How many have I got? 6. Don't need that in my hand. I know it's only going to leave me 1 corn, but I can't use it to grow more corn. As long as I don't do anything stupid. Like so. Okay, so that's 3, 4, 5. So now I need to put, let's get a can in my hand. 1 can, 1, 2. So how does this work? Let's see, basic packing machine. Add the correct ingredients to the device via the hopper in the top. Okay. Hopper in the top. So those 2, 3, 4, 5. One can. Close. Turn on. Open. And there we have a can of soup. Hey! So that does work. Great. So now we're not going to starve. Although I do need to grow a lot more vegetables. Unfavorable lighting. Nothing in there. Tomatoes. Okay, so I need to grow more tomatoes than corn to begin with. That can go in there. That can go in there for now. And for the hell of it, I'm just going to stick this down here. It's out the way then. So we're in inventory. That's what I need. So okay, so yeah, so that's a basic food packing machine. So it's not as difficult as I thought. Obviously, there's more foods to look at. If you want to know what you can do with the foods, if you go to the Stationeers, go to the home, and under the organics and food, it's got everything listed here. So you've got soya, alien mushroom, wheat, fern, corn, everything on here basically. Some of these you've got to buy from the traders. To get the traders, you've got to set up a landing pad with a satellite dish and a computer connected with a communications motherboard, so you can point the dish in the right direction, communicate with the traders, bring them down. You also need a vending machine. You put the stuff you want to sell in the vending machine, and I think the stuff from the trader when you buy it from them goes in the vending machine. And let's change that. Condensed milk. How do you get egg? How do you get an egg? Eggs deposit every 60-90 seconds by the average chicken. Okay, so you need a chicken to grow get an egg. I don't believe. I think this is an empty egg box. Let's check. Decayed food. Oh yeah, so there was some eggs in there. It's now just it's gone. So. We can turn on fertilizer later. No, it's not going to let me. It's not going to let me stack this. No, it's not. Okay. Oh yeah, it is. We just can't do it from there. Okay, I probably should have checked the egg carton earlier. Never mind, nothing to do with that now. One more eggs I'll have to get from the trader again. So I'll just stick the egg carton back in here. And decayed food. Yeah, I know you don't want to decayed food in the fridge with good food, but hey, it will do for now. Okay guys, thanks so much for watching. Catch you next time. Strong fly out.